Hola, this is Steph with Turtle Flow. Welcome to Yogi Tea Time. I'm actually redoing this. This is the episode 15, Yogi Tea Time. That's usually done on a Thursday afternoon at 4 p.m. Forming a new habit. So cheers. If you're joining us in the live chat or if you're watching this on the replay, feel free to either put it in the comments or the live chat where you're tuning in from, what tea you're drinking, what city you're at, what country you're at. So I had some audio issue with my original live stream, so I am redoing this. I might just take a look at some notes just to make sure that I cover everything that I covered. So the topic is forming a new habit, and Yogi Tea Time is just time for us to gather via the live, YouTube live, to inspire each other, support each other. I'm also sending some distant Reiki healing for anyone that needs extra support, extra motivation, as I do with all my videos. And today I am drinking, I'm drinking the same one since I'm redoing, Rooibos tea, which is from South Africa. And this is Numi brand, which is a brand that's sustainable. And they also help with the local farmers. And this is not sponsored, but this is one of my favorite tea. The best part of Rooibos tea is that it's caffeine free. And I'll be reading you some health benefits. So it's actually known as red bush tea, African red tea. It's made from fermented leaves of Aspalathus linearis shrub, a plant native to South Africa. And as I've mentioned, it is caffeine free. So it's a great alternative to green tea or black tea. It's has a subtle sweet, earthy taste, kind of floral, a little bit of sour. It's not too sour, but it has that kind of acidic taste. It's mostly, you can consume it as a tea latte with, milk substitutes. And the health benefit is it contains great amount of antioxidants. It's great for the heart, also type 2 diabetes, for management, weight loss management. And it contains copper, fluoride, potassium, iron, calcium, magnesium. So you can drink it hot. It's one of those tea that's also good to drink cold as iced tea. And I'm just drinking it straight without anything, and I'm drinking it hot. And I'm drinking it in this Tervis cup, which is great to use to reduce carbon footprint. So anytime I go to any coffee shop, I usually take this, and it keeps hot drinks hot, cold drink cold. Again, this is not sponsored, and the specific design with the elephant, it's called Ella, which goes towards elephant conservation and rescue. So this is just a time for us to inspire each other, to support each other. So feel free to comment in the comment section, and you can have conversations with each other. And you can definitely, if you're on live, you can always use a live stream. So as I mentioned, I had some audio issue with my initial live stream of this Yogi Tea Time. And I'm going to be doing Yogi Tea Time Thursdays, last Thursdays of the month at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I think it was a full moon, and I've been doing some energy work, quantum physics clearing for the earth and for all humanity. So I've been doing some powerful work as my own self-practice. So I think it might have interfered with the electronics and the mic. So I was stuttering and echoing, and despite that, it seems like a lot of people still watch the video and got a lot of good information out of it. So it seemed like this was a topic that people are interested in and really benefited from. So I wanted to make sure that I redid it. So if you are live and if you notice any audio issue again, please let me know. And then please, if you're new to this channel, introduce yourself. Please subscribe and like and comment and share with anybody that might need this information. So it's always nice to know where you're tuning in from and your favorite tea or what tea you're drinking. And use a comment section to seek support and to receive and give support with each other so that we're creating this community online, which is what this Yogi Tea Time live intention is, which is why I started it. And we just had our summer solstice on the 20th. 21st was International Yoga Day. And then a few days after that, we also, last Thursday, which is the day I did the live, it was the last supermoon. So I think there was just a lot going on. And solstice is a time to invite more light and really giving yourself permission, letting yourself shine and be radiant. So it's also a great time to set new habits. Last month was all about making changes, and I did a yoga Nidra infused with Reiki healing meditation, guided meditation to support in making changes. And if you go to guided meditation playlist, you'll see the one that says 555. That was done for the total lunar eclipse. But you can do that anytime you need support in making changes. And all you have to do is lie and listen. And it works at the subconscious, unconscious levels. And that's when you can really shift your belief system and any behaviors that you do that you know you shouldn't be doing, but you keep doing. So those are usually controlled 90% by the unconscious, subconscious state of mind. So that's why these Yoga Nidra practice is very powerful. And and that will also support in you creating and sticking to forming a new habit. So I wanted to encourage you to watch that. So we'll get right into the topic. So I think I tried very hard to keep the live stream to 30 minutes on that last one I did. And this one might be even shorter. So when we make intentions, it's really important to visualize and set that strong visualization. Whether you're doing a new moon ritual, full moon ritual, or just in a meditation practice, or journaling, and really visualize that end result as if you're experiencing it in the present moment. That's a powerful way to visualize, to make change happen that you are seeking to manifest, or a goal you're trying to meet, or that you are desiring to meet. However, just doing the visualization is not enough without any inspired actions. So you also need to take inspired actions, however small it is, to start towards those goals. So some of those goals could be cutting back caffeine, it could be just waking up early, sleeping more, eating healthier, establishing a meditation or yoga practice, or it could be a specific goal, as in like a career goal, or it could be writing a book. And the biggest obstacle is usually procrastination. And that is one of my biggest challenges, is procrastination. And I think one of the first Yogi Tea Time episode was on that topic. So you're also welcome to go back to the playlist for Yogi Tea Time and find that episode on procrastination. I'll also write the link in the description box, both the 555 Yoga Nidra meditation as well as the episode on procrastination. So if you have a specific goal or a new habit you would like to establish to make a positive change in your life so that you can be your most best self, most creative best self, feel free to write it in the comment, either in the live chat or in the comment below, especially if you want support from this community, the Turtle Flow community, as well as myself. And in order to make that shift, you need to come up with a plan or practice that's doable, small chunks, that you can do it consistently, consecutively for 21 days, 30 days, or 40 days. So those are the dates, the length of time that you need to do so that it can become part of your new routine. This new habits can become part of your daily routine, as just like brushing your teeth effortlessly. The key is consistency, and you want to create a plan to show up for yourself. So it's best to pick a time of the day and the length of time that works with your schedule, and be very realistic about it instead of trying to do too much and give up after 1 or 2 days because it's too overwhelming. It's be very honest with yourself and start with small chunks. So if it's a meditation practice, it could be doing it for 3 minutes or 5 minutes each day, and set a time that's optimal for you, because some people are night people, some are morning people. So know when you're most optimal, when you function the best, or when that practice would help you. So usually a yoga practice or meditation practice, it's best to do first thing in the morning when you wake up, because most likely you'll put it off and not do it. So before you do anything, just commit to doing that, and maybe set the alarm a little bit earlier than when you normally wake up to give time for that, so it doesn't interfere with your other routine for the day. You can also, if it's like a gratitude list that you want to do, it can be done before going to sleep. So just see what would work best for you. And do any prep work that's needed. So if it's eating healthy, you want to go to the grocery store on Sundays for the week and prep as much as you can on that day, so that when you're busy, everything is more prep for you. So doing like a meal prep, and it doesn't have to be all the dishes done ready to eat, but maybe like chopping up vegetables and storing it so it's easy to cook, and speed up the time of washing and cooking time, and chopping, prepping time for cooking, so you can eat more healthy. If it's writing a book, pick a time that you're the most mentally alert, and maybe you just do it 15 minutes each day or 30 minutes each day, even if you just sit and stare at a blank space. It's just showing up and creating that time to show up for yourself, and then see what comes up. Usually you'll get more than what you think. So even though you feel like you have nothing to write that day, if you just create that space and sit at your desk, open up the computer, or take out your notebook and start writing, free writing, that could work. You can do research online. So if you haven't come up with a title, maybe you just start with a title or create outline first. So taking these small inspired actions and showing up and do it in small chunks each day consecutively. And in terms of with like goals like writing a book, it could even be just on a weekend. Maybe you just set some time on weekends each week and make sure that you show up for yourself. And then once you start, you can gradually increase the time. So the more you show up, maybe after a week, it might become more effortless for you and you feel like you can easily do it longer. Then, or time feels more available to you, then start to do more and gradually increase. And then if it becomes too much, then the next week you can go back. But just setting that minimum time to do it. And another important thing is that you're not attached to the results, and finding joy in the journey. So the more you can find little moments of joy, maybe just that sense of accomplishment or that you're showing up to care for yourself or putting yourself first. That could be the joy that you find. And then it becomes less of a chore, and it becomes more of an activity that you look forward to doing. Then it's easier to show up for yourself. And at the same time, when you're not attached to the outcome, oftentimes when you don't see the results right away, our mind gets very frustrated and impatient. That's when we normally give up and not complete the 21 or 30 days or 40 days. So in order for any new habit to become a routine, it requires a minimum of 21 days, which is why I put 21 day, 30 day, 40 days. You'll find that most programs, like a diet program or any transformational programs, it requires you to show up and do it for 30 days. 30 days is the most common. And if you want to delve like deeper and do it longer to see a bigger results or transformation, then 40 days. After that, you can reevaluate. Oftentimes it just becomes part of your routine. And once you find that it's really working for you, then that's going to be the motivation to keep going, and it becomes part of your routine. And then once it becomes part of your routine, you can also have few periods of break time here and there, and maybe reevaluate and either add more to it or maybe revise. And always rewarding yourself and celebrating any little milestones that you accomplish. Another thing to help you motivate to keep going is defining that bigger purpose that's bigger than you, your why you're doing it. Again, with joy. Always infuse it with joy. Find ways to feel joy in this new habit that you're trying to do. And another way to keep yourself motivated is, if you want to self-motivate, do what helps you to keep yourself motivated. So for some people, it's putting more structure. Structure really helps with most people. And that's why it's really helpful to set a time and do it at the same time every day, especially during this first 21 days. You can also put it in your calendar if that helps, and set a reminder. So that way it's scheduled in. And oftentimes when you see it and you put it in the calendar, it helps to show up for yourself. So you're making an appointment with yourself, and keep that appointment as if you're meeting other people. Another way is to do it with a community or with a friend, finding an accountability partner. So if you don't have anyone that's in that same mindset to make the shift, if you have people in your life that's kind of going against what you're trying to do, then you can, that's why these online communities are very helpful. Nowadays we have these technologies, so you can connect with anybody anywhere in the world and find people that are like-minded, that are seeking the same transformation and achievement. So the people that have the same whys and the purpose. and being an accountability partner. And as I've mentioned, you can use the comment section or the live stream section, the live chat section to support each other or receive support from me. So you can write your progress, come back to this video and let us know of your progress. You can write your goal or intention or the habit you want to establish. And then just check back and let us know of your progress. Or if you're feeling like you're getting unmotivated, you can come here to find that motivation, to seek the support, to receive the motivation. And another thing you can do is sign up for like a challenge, 5-day challenge, 10-day challenge. Like I said, and then you can do it for 21 days on your own. But finding either a Facebook group or a program, an online course that's going to help you stay motivated. Or you can pick one video if it's a meditation practice or a breathwork practice or a yoga practice. You can find one video and just do the same one over and over. So repetition is very helpful in creating these changes. So you can do the same one over and over, and it also helps to see the results, especially with the yoga practice. So there are a lot of videos I have that is guided meditation or yoga class, or you can look at the how-to ones and do it on your own. And in terms of meditation, as I've mentioned, it's better to do 3 minutes and do it consistently every day for 21 days rather than trying to do it for 30 minutes and then just do it for 1 week and then stop. Or maybe you don't even make it to 1 week. Another one is just finding an inspiring mentor, someone you resonate with, that inspires you, that you feel that you can trust. So finding the right teacher, mentor can also be a great way to keep yourself inspired and motivated. So let me know also what works for you, what helps you to keep yourself motivated, and any techniques you want to share with others in setting time and keeping yourself going. What you do when you feel like giving up, especially when you don't see the results. So it's so important not to be attached to the result and enjoy the journey. As they mentioned in the Bhagavad Gita, that's one of the biggest lessons of that yoga philosophy book. Hello. So I'm pretty much going to wrap this up. So thank you so much for watching, subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing this video. So you're also welcome to join my online community, my email list, by going to turtleflowyoga.com, and you will receive a free Yoga Nidra meditation that aligns you to love and miracles, letting go of fear, aligning with love. And you can also connect with me on Instagram at turtleflowyoga. So thank you for watching. And if you have any questions, let me know in the comments. So again, this was a redo of my Yogi Tea Time, episode 15 on forming a new habit that I did last Thursday, but there was an audio issue with that live stream. So I called StreamYard and we troubleshooted, and it seems like the audio got fixed. So hopefully this one worked, and that I have included all the information that I did on the other one. So that's why I was referring to my notes that I took from what I covered on the other video. So I've made that invisible now. So this is the only one that's going to be up. But thank you for watching. And I'm sending you lots of Reiki healing energy to support you in this new habit that you're forming for positive transformation to live your best creative life. So, Yogi Tea Time will be every last Thursdays of the month at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So the next one will be on July 29th. So if you have any topics, requests for any topics you would like me to cover, feel free to write in the comments any requests you have on the topic you would like me to cover. And I'm wishing you happy transformation. Best luck with your new habit. And thank you so much for being part of this community. Go within and find your inner sparkle. Thank you. Namaste.